Hey everybody, Jeff Holbrook. Here's some more drive-by philosophy. Today we have a quote from Audrey Hepburn. You can tell more about a person by what he says about others than you can by what others say about him. I know people, or have known people, that sometimes you would get completely different opinions about them depending on who you talk to. I know one man in particular that everyone thought he was the most upright, upstanding, honest, decent man ever in the history of the world. But his family, none of them thought that because of the way he treated them at home, the way he ruled them, the way he controlled them, the way he actually, mental cruelty. He wasn't physically abusive as much, but it was mental cruelty that he put, especially on the females in the family. So different opinions that other people have of a person involve their interactions with that person. I mean, you may know, somebody, you think they're great, and somebody else will come up and try to tell you how horrible they are. The interaction of the two personalities. No person is completely unlovable or completely lovable, because if you run into somebody and you just think they're the greatest thing ever, that's because your personality and their personality can mesh. But there are other types of personalities that maybe won't do quite so well. So you can't completely write off anybody or completely write on anybody. They are, it's all in the relationships you have. So since that's all going to be different from all the people that are saying things about them, and you'll get a wide range of things, how do they behave? What do they say about other people? Of course, we all know people who are constantly putting other people down, who are constantly attempting to make themselves seem better than these other people. And, come and tell you little rumors, come and tell you little things about other people because they enjoy the power that they have because they know this little tidbit on somebody. Or are they maybe looking for balance? Whenever somebody comes up to them and says, well, so-and-so said this, and I'll bet it means this. What if they say, well, wait a minute, why don't we find out the circumstances behind that? Why don't we find out why they were feeling that way that day? Now, if they're that way for more than a month, they could be having a bad life and it may want to stay away from them. But how do they react to other people? How do they tell you about other people? Do they try to look for the best in people? Are they constantly looking for the worst in people? Do they evaluate them honestly? Or is it based on their own ego-based motives, the way they view other people? So since there's going to be so much disparity in the way that people talk about that person because of the mesh of the different personalities, the only reliable thing is for you to evaluate how they look at other people and how they attempt to either build up or tear down other people. That tells you way more about that person's character. I think Miss Hepburn had it right. Think deeply today.